There are 6 approaches identified from the search literature, and this is the most easiest and cheapest booster to strengthen morale in the workplace. The 6 approaches to strengthen morale in the workplace as detailed below. Leading. Being a leader attributes to paperwork, but also to influence worker to behave and respond inappropriate in a way that deems valuable to everyone. Being a leader is not just to say what to do or not to cherry most of the time, but to act as a role model who would not walk in front of you or behind you, but who will walk with you. Reinforcing. Leaders reinforce positive behavior among team members, such as reminding them in a sport program. Call mediator, or assume that everyone just needs a cheering up. It is an ethic to leaders to have a moral courage to energize the workers, as they are the engine that drives productivity. This is done by acting enthusiastically and positively about the future. The courageous leader creates supportive structures and sensitive leadership that will enhance moral courage towards workers. Number 3. When the leader is too busy to get involved in generating solutions, communication is important to keep workers informed. When the leader's available time comes up, even just a minute, it is wonderful to highlight workers' contributions and show them that leader is impressed. This helps to make the team feel being valued. Rewarding performance of workers by praising their strength is considered their personal and professional aspiration. Number 4. Developing. Having an excellent leader that would tell workers everything but fail to answer the workers' questions because they don't know either can cause anxiety to workers. There are times working becomes unenjoyable because of the pressure on the workers to get all the tasks done and completed. But workers are confused because they don't have enough information of what they are doing. The humility in leadership means the leader has the ability to share knowledge, confront the hard truths, to coach and mentor. The leaders recognize harsh realities, have an equal vision, and will power to act and improve situation, even against all odds. Number 5. Nurturing. Nurturing creativity means that the leaders listen to workers' new idea. Most of the time, the new ideas of workers reflect situations and things and solve the problem. Leaders encourage workers to vocalize their needs, which can be gathered through informal communication, reviews, anonymous surveys, and evaluation. Empowered workers always have a greater production result. As a result, workers become more satisfied, effective team-oriented, and more open to do whatever it takes to reach the goal. Number 6. Identifying. Identifying is to identify generations' factors on how generations do things differently compared to the other generations. This includes understanding poor staff attitudes and workplace culture that can reduce workers' role. It is fair in leadership to understand the differences among workers' generations knowledgeably and skillfully. The leaders that empower workers and able to identify each generations eliminates stress, burnt out and turnover on workers, and that ultimately increases productivity. In the report, strategies workers use to handle conflicts are avoiding, accommodating, competing. Avoiding. The workers respond by avoiding conversation with the leader and just keep quiet to simply refuse the conflict, and this causes unassertiveness and uncooperative response. This is quietly ideal when the other person is more powerful to prevent conflict. The workers use this approach as a strength to keep them productive and ignore the fact that they are confused and not confident in what they are doing. This is the only way to proactively avoid conflict rather than perpetually try to diffuse conflict. The accommodating. The workers use accommodating style to prioritize their needs. They use this style simply to satisfy their immediate needs that promote harmony and gain credits that can be used in a later date. The last one, competing. They also use a competing style by standing up to their known rights to solve the problems. They take firm stand and then know what they want. This style can be useful when the problem needs to have a quick fix and when defending oneself from someone who is trying to exploit the situation. Otherwise, if used in less urgent situations, this can leave bruises, dissatisfactions, and resentfulness to one's feelings.